An echo of an echo is the semblance of a sound. And I press and I've waited with my ear upon the ground. Oh, lover, I'll see you there, waiting in the willows with your autumn hair. Oh, lover, I'll see you there after many miles.
Blue Hill Harbor is such a lovely, safe place for introductory paddling. It is protected all the way around, and it's gorgeous.
I love the mission of seeking out really cool, fun merchandise.
This property is stunning. I mean, like, there's nothing else that we saw like this.
To a great day.
To a great summer. Oh my God.
Wow. What is this?
That's so
Amazingness.
Hi, I'm Andrew Silsby, President and CEO of Kennebec Savings Bank and proud presenting sponsor of MaineLife, a show that's dedicated to telling positive stories about life right here in Maine. We're here at our newest location on Baxter Boulevard in Portland. Come on in and say hi, but until then, we hope you enjoy this episode of MaineLife.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to this episode of MaineLife and welcome to beautiful Blue Hill. Blue Hill is behind us, and what a morning this is.
I love coming to Blue Hill year-round, but it's hard to beat days like this in the summertime.
It was about a 2.5-hour drive from southern Maine and totally worth it. I'm so excited about this itinerary for a perfect vacation or staycation spot. Let's go.
Let's go.
This morning we are at the home office of the activity shop in Blue Hill, Maine. And we're going to take a group of folks down to the Blue Hill Harbor and go for a paddle, perhaps out to one of the nearby islands, and maybe we'll see some seals. We are about to begin our 9th season as the owners of the activity shop. My wife Amy and I bought the business and have more than doubled it in size in those past 9 years. And our niche market is in delivering paddleboards and kayaks and canoes to rental properties throughout the little Blue Hill Peninsula.
The water feels nice. Okay.
We offer week-long rentals and half-week rentals. And for folks who are here in town but just want to go paddling for a few hours, we use Blue Hill Harbor and Walker's Pond, just like we're going to do today.
Oh, this is gorgeous. Wow, I need to do this more often.
This is so nice. Look at how calm it is. It is the perfect summer day.
Wow, so pretty.
Thank you.
Blue Hill Harbor is such a lovely, safe place for introductory paddling. It is protected all the way around. There's not a lot of commercial activity, and it's gorgeous. When you're on the water, you'll have a beautiful view of Blue Hill Mountain and lovely homes along the shore, the yacht club.
Pick up the pace.
Okay.
There are cafes within walking distance of the launch point, so a lot of folks like to go out and take a picnic lunch out to the island, or when they get back to go into town and have a lunch when they get back.
Hey Johnny, look at the seal over there. He's staring at us.
Hi, Pop.
Hello, baby.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's sunbathing. Oh, look. He loves us.
I strongly believe that there is a boat for every person out there. People come in all different shapes and sizes, and so do boats. And that is one of our specialties, that you have to talk to me directly to rent a boat here. You can't do this online. And that's mostly because we want to talk to you about your experiences and your body type. And we have the boat for you, no matter how small you are or how big you are. If you have weak back or knees, like, we can help you with that. And so we really specialize in getting the right equipment for the right person at the right place.
So beautiful. I want to go in the water. It's so clear. And bring a picnic out here and hang out all afternoon and have your own private island. That's what I'm going to do next time.
I've been living here in the Blue Hill Peninsula for, I think, 23 or 24 years now, born in Nova Scotia, and have always been attached to the sea and boats. When I first moved here, I worked as a boat builder at Brooklyn Boat Yard, and this next move for me was into this kayaking world. And so it kept my love of boats and the water with me as I transitioned into this business.
You just don't see this part of Maine from the road.
No, you don't. So beautiful.
That was a gorgeous MaineLife adventure. Thank you for the lovely paddle.
My pleasure.
And a shout out to our new EMT friend, Alan, who let me use the restroom.
So nice of him.
And is a fan of the show, so hello.
Well, now it's lunchtime. It was a very difficult choice because there are so many great places to eat here in town. But I've been coming to Sandy's for years now. It's a lovely setting and right across from where we just paddled in. So let's go.
Hi everybody, I'm Sandy.
And I'm Bill Fletcher, and we are co-owners of Sandy's Blue Hill Cafe, right here in the heart of downtown Blue Hill on this gorgeous day. It's a charming little town. I mean, Blue Hill is 2,500 people. We're perched right on the Blue Hill Harbor, so it's just a gorgeous setting. Great library, great hospital, good local government, great high school. It's just got a lot of stuff going for it, and it's one of the reasons we decided to make this home. We're starting our 6th season August 5th, so almost 5 years now, and it's been a nice ride for us. You know, we do not come from the restaurant business, so this is entirely new for us, but we've had good fortune of meeting up with some great chefs along the way who kind of showed us how to do things, and so it's been very exciting.
We started with a vision of a small mom and pop operation, coffee, donuts, cookies, and
it kind of grew from there. You know, we have a full commercial kitchen now. We've got a real chef who does a dynamite job. We're doing dinner this year, which is new for us. And we're very proud of what we've done here. You know, people in the community seem to really like it, and for us, that's what matters.
I came to Maine, I've always wanted to live here. I feel like I've lived vicariously through Stephen King's books as a kid, and I've always wanted to change a pace. So I've been a country club chef for the last 20 years. I got introduced to Bill and Sandy a couple of years ago. And we've been trying to work out how I could come over and take control of this and sort of make this a dinner place. What we're looking for is to have a nice place where people can come out and have something that they really can't get at home, something that you couldn't do in your own kitchen. I've been in kitchens for 30 years. I've stepped away from it a few times to do other jobs, and it's like an itch deep down that you just can't scratch. You eat with your eyes first, so a lot of the things I do have a lot of color, texture. There's always a little something crispy in my food. There's always a little something, sweet, something salty. It's just a way to get these artistic feelings inside just out to the guests. It's a really good way to connect with people. All right, here you are, ladies.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful.
Right. Let me breeze through this really quickly. This is our spinach salad, sliced strawberries, gorgonzola, pancetta lardoons, which is like little crispy pieces for texture, grilled chicken. I got a chilled strawberry soup, home-style chicken pot pie, and this is one of our favorites. I'm hoping this will be the big one. It's a deep dish quiche that I make. That's our homemade cilantro lime vinaigrette for the house salad. And the quiche flavor today is bacon, mushroom, and cheddar cheese. All right?
Yeah. Thank you, my
You guys
friend.
enjoy. It was nice meeting you. Take care.
Our new bestie.
Thank you.
Well, cheers.
Strawberry soup.
That's awesome. I'm not sure I could say I've ever had this before. To a great day.
To a great summer. Oh my God.
Wow. What is this?
That's so
Amazingness. This is amazing. Do you think they have this all the time? I'm gonna tell people how amazing this is.
Probably seasonal.
Drive to Blue Hill for the strawberry soup. All right, Johnny, dig in. This is incredible. Why can't I cook like this? Well, that was delicious.
It was.
What's next?
Well, I think we're gonna do a little shopping at my friend's boutique right across the street. Let's go to Moyo.
Let's do it.
Hey guys, welcome. Good to see you. My name's Jill Clendenin. The name of my store is Moyo, and I have a bar next door called the Brick Block. I love small town New England, and this is a pretty quintessential, as you can see, place to live, so I love it. I was born in California and then lived in Connecticut and then Rhode Island and then Vermont, but this ranks up there as one of the best places I've ever lived. It's a very, very eclectic group of people that live here. I keep being surprised at who I meet and what they've done, and it's really amazing. I have not always been in retail. I was a French teacher when I lived in Vermont, and I taught French in Rhode Island. Came here and said I kind of want to do something new and different, and I did always want to have my own store. So I really wanted to be the one that was the creative person involved in the buying and the merchandising and everything about it. So it's fun to work for myself, as challenging as that is. Kind of like a mixture of things that you need, quote unquote, but then things you didn't know you needed. And so it's fun to just look around. There's a lot to see. And people always say they have to take laps around to see everything that's in there. And so it's not a store that you rush through if you want to get the full experience. I definitely am trying to bring awareness and acceptance and peace and love and all of those things, and I try to have fun with everything that I buy and support businesses that are charitable and small businesses. Not necessarily was the mission, but there are a lot of female-owned businesses, which is kind of fun. I get asked the question all the time, where do you find this stuff? And I love the mission of seeking out really cool, fun merchandise. So the building is an old brick building that was built in the 1800s, and I have a decal next door of this used to have like a second-story porch, and it used to be called the Brick Block. So when I was thinking about what I was going to call my bar, that just kind of stuck with me. The lounge bar that I have is then also something that I always wanted to do. When I say to people, it's like Moyo in a bar. So when you go into the store and then you see the bar, you'll see that it's completely almost identical, but with alcohol. And there's a deck that connects the two, so it's very convenient, but it's a lovely way to join the two of them together, and people can shop during the night when the bar is open, so it's kind of a win-win. As busy and complicated and stressful as it can be, it's a win-win. All right, bye you guys. Thanks for coming.
Bye, Jill. Good to see you.
We'll see you later.
Okay, see you at the bar later.
See you later. All right, next stop, trekking into our accommodations.
Let's go to the Barncastle.
Hey you, are you looking for AV?
Are you talking to me?
How about an e-bike?
Yeah? That sounds cool.
What if I told you that a purchase of every Nissan Ariya at Berlin City comes with a complimentary e-bike?
That's right, an e-bike to double your electrification.
Where are these words coming from?
That's right, no cash, no fine print, more freedom to explore.
Yeah, okay, I'll do it.
For over 153 years, Kennebec Savings Bank has been a community bank for everyone. Whether it's providing convenient account access, quick and easy loan process, or supporting the community, our goal is to create lasting relationships rooted in trust and respect. It's always been about integrity and doing what's right for the customer and our communities. I'm Andrew Silsby, and I invite you to come into a Kennebec Savings Bank location and experience the difference.
The Travis Mills Foundation Veterans Retreat Center was started because my wife and I wanted to give back. Central Maine Power has been a huge factor in our success, so I want to thank them and the whole team over there for all they've done to help support us and push us forward.
Central Maine Power is proud to support the Travis Mills Foundation and all veterans across the state of Maine and our country. Without our veterans, we wouldn't be the country we are today, the state we are today, and probably not the company we are today. It's great to be able to do good for the communities we serve.
Welcome everybody to the Barncastle Hotel and Restaurant here in Blue Hill, Maine.
The house was built in 1884. It is a National Historic Place. We are thrilled to be the new stewards of this property, along with our doggo Leroy, who will happily greet you when you arrive.
This property is stunning. I mean, like, there's nothing else that we saw like this. I mean,
we never even had a lawn before.
We've never owned anything before. Like, this is the first property we've ever bought.
Yeah.
I mean, the original plan was to run a restaurant and then retire and buy an inn, and then COVID happened and we were like, why don't we just skip to the retirement part?
Just do it all at once.
Yeah.
For most of its life, it's been a private residence. It only in the late 1970s became an inn. The Garfield family lived here, and one of the granddaughters is a bar regular of ours, and she's great. She has pictures of her as a little girl playing in the inn. We've got a lot of guests that have memories like that, playing here as a child, going to haunted houses here. At one point it was a Cadillac dealership. It's been a marriage counseling retreat. A cool claim to fame is when Billy Joel honeymooned here. He and Christy Brinkley stayed here for their honeymoon in the early 80s. We have 5 rooms. They are all on the 2nd floor, so you walk into this great grand foyer and you can see where all of the rooms are. They have access to this newly renovated lounge as well as the library where there's lots of books and games and things like that. We also have a billiards room out back by the barn, and this summer the barn will be hosting live music events all summer long on the weekends. There are gardens all around, lots of property to just grab an Adirondack chair and chill out. And
we also, when we moved in here, we sort of inherited a bar crowd that has been here for years, and they're used to getting here at 4 p.m. So we decided we were just gonna open the restaurant at 5 p.m., but we were like, for these guys, we're gonna have the bar open at 4 p.m. So go enjoy your rooms and come on down at 4 for a drink.
welcome,
Hi.
Erin and Vanessa.
Hello. This is great.
How are your rooms?
So comfy. I took a little snooze.
Good, and you did some exploring in town?
I went to the Blue Hill wine shop and
No
Max
snoozing
took
for
good care
her.
of me.
Oh, I bet he did. I bet he did.
So what does Vanessa have in front of her?
So this is a La Louisiane. It's a classic cocktail from the 19th century out of New Orleans. Rye whiskey, Benedictine, sweet vermouth. It's a spritz of absinthe.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So you've been in the industry most of your adult life?
Yes. Yeah.
And
I am a classically trained French horn player who wound up in restaurants and never looked back.
very cool.
Yeah. I think that's also maybe why I'm drawn to Blue Hill, because there is a really huge music community here. So it's been fun. I'll have to dust off the old horn maybe one of these days.
How cool.
The menu itself is sort of inspired by Lizzie and I's travels, which most specifically was Alsace. We lived and worked on a cheese farm there for like 6 months.
Wow.
And kind of just fell in love with the flavors and really saw like what farming to the kitchen could do. So the caviar there is a trout roe that we get from Brown Trading down in Portland. And then it's a pumpernickel gremolata. Basically the food is just all kind of like playful takes on German flavors. So the pretzel rolls are essentially pretzely tasting dinner rolls. And then the butter is Bavarian mustard butter. So it's kind of a sweet, salty butter mustard. And then chicken liver mousse is just creamy chicken liver mousse. I think ours is pretty awesome.
I don't think I've ever had it.
Oh.
I'm excited.
Welcome to it.
Well, cheers, chef. Thank you both.
Thank you
so much.
Really,
This
really
is
appreciate
beautiful.
it.
Hi everyone, welcome to McGallian Rugs here in East Bayside, Portland, Maine. We specialize in handmade rugs from all over the world, whether it be in-stock rugs that we have in the store, or if you want to sit with us and do custom rugs with custom colors and shapes and sizes, we provide that as well. When you walk in the doors here, you'll be greeted with the best customer service that we've been providing locally for 44 years. So thank you everyone for shopping local, and we hope to see you here at McGallian Rugs sometime soon.
Okay, it is golden hour here at Arbor Vine in Blue Hill, and we are about to enjoy a beautiful dinner.
The light in Maine is so very special, and it's even more spectacular here on a beautiful day in Blue Hill. And so tell us why this is so special for you.
I've been coming to Arborvine for years. I actually remember the dishes and the bottle of wine I had on my very first visit and all of the subsequent visits. So it's just, when you're here, you feel just warm, cozy, well taken care of, and I just like feeling that way.
And they remember the seat you sat in, so
Yes.
how many times have you been here?
A few.
Welcome to Arborvine. My name is Beth Hikati. We've been in business for 24 years, and we're very excited to have you come dine with us.
Wonderful to see you again. Nice to meet you.
When we first came to this area, this was pretty run down, and all four of us, my husband John, myself, my son Tim, and my other son Andrew, we all restored the house together. It was a major project. It took us 2 years. Our chef is my son Tim. He puts out the most beautiful food, and he has an extraordinary talent for mixing flavors. So he's pretty special.
My parents' first restaurant, Fire Pond, that's kind of where I was rolling around on the floor. And I've been around the hospitality industry ever since. I've worked at restaurants in Calgary, I've worked in restaurants in Washington State, but ultimately I came back here. You get that pull from the family business to be a part of something bigger than what you are yourself. I would say that our cuisine is kind of steeped in the fundamentals, but ultimately we just try to highlight what this area can offer us, and that's a lot. We have abundance of farmers that really bring in top-notch, world-class food to us every week. And I think we sometimes take it for granted that we on the coast here have this embarrassment of riches that come from just right out here. For instance, I get texts from local fishermen, hey, I've got a fish. I've got 3 here, pick which one you want. And they're still on the boat. And then they show up a couple hours later, we're spoiled, we really are. You know, my dad and mom, they started in this business really 45 years ago. I mean, if you add it up, it's pretty remarkable. For me to be able to kind of man the helm at this point and carry on the tradition that they laid out, I take a lot of pride in that. I had a lot of honor in that.
Hi, Amy.
Hi.
Oh,
so we're
right.
starting you off with Bagaduce oysters on the half shell. These are local from the Blue Hill Salt Pond.
Oh.
Sake mignonette, which we make here, and a roasted pear and beet salad, saffron poached, with shoja beets and local Four Season Farm greens.
Beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Thank you. We'll see you then for the next course. Just a little squeeze over here.
I gave you a squeeze.
I like extra squeezes. Tastes like the coast of Maine.
Oh, wow. And for your main course, we have a Berkshire pork tenderloin with a cognac morel reduction. This is our scallop and lobster pappardelle, and that is our local halibut from the Penobscot Bay.
I understand you've been here for about 8 years?
I have.
In Blue Hill or Arborvine?
Arborvine. I live on Deer Isle, but I have been coming to Arborvine for 22 years. Wow. All 22 years that we've been open. My parents from Philadelphia and my brother, and we would gather for family reunions here. Oh, so this was so special. This is a one-of-a-kind gem.
Come to Arborvine.
Absolutely.
Bon appetit. Thank you so
Enjoy.
much. Thank you. Wow.
Here's to celebrating the bounty of Blue Hill and all of the people who make this community so special.
Here, here.
Cheers.
Cheers. No, don't you even think about taking my claw. Thanks everyone for watching this episode of MaineLife. To follow our adventures, you can check us out on our Instagram page at Arno Valley, MaineLife Media, and our website, MaineLifeMedia.com. Thanks to our sponsors, New Center Maine, and to all of you for tuning in. Shop local, happy adventuring, and we'll see you next week.
Welcome to beautiful Blue Hill.
Where's next? What's next? Where is...
That was nice.
That was so nice. Well, that's really nice.
Here comes the airplane.
Sorry. Time out. The spinach, you like shoved it in my throat.
It's my fault. It's my fault.
That's insane.
Oh, my salami shirt got chicken on it.